To begin with breaking news overnight in today's Smart Start, a young man faces robbery and grand larceny charges after leading police on a high-speed chase across Rochester.
This all began just before 9:30 p.m. when police responded to a call at Lake Avenue. The victim there says he was pulled into a white stolen Kia, beat up and robbed of his phone. The suspects kicked him out of the car and then drove off. About 20 minutes later, RPD spotted that car near West Main Street. That's when officers say they tried to stop the vehicle, but the driver took off. They eventually had to use spikes to stop that car over on South Plymouth Avenue, where the 18-year-old driver was taken into custody. Police say the Kia was stolen out of Brighton. What's still not clear is if this person in custody is the same driver who stole the car to begin with. Two police cruisers did crash during the chase. Both officers in those cars have minor injuries. They've been checked out. More charges are pending.
A Rochester man recovering after crashing his car into a tree there. This happened just after 5 yesterday afternoon near the intersection of Alexander Street and South Avenue. Quite a lot of damage here, as police say that the 35-year-old man was headed east on Alexander when he lost control, possibly while trying to avoid another vehicle in the westbound lane. That caused him to run off the road, hit a street sign before then slamming into that tree. The driver was taken to the hospital for further treatment, and no charges or tickets have been filed.
We have some new updates on a home here in Rochester damaged in a fire overnight.
Well, the fire crews, as we can see here, responding to Lindcrest Drive just after 8 p.m., where heavy smoke and flames were seen coming from the garage. They were quickly able to get that fire under control. 2 people were home at the time, and only 1 person was treated for minor injuries at that scene. The cause of that fire, though, under investigation.
Still covering this rescue mission for the 5-year-old boy who fell into the Genesee River over the weekend. It is now officially a recovery effort. The family of Zyjay St. Pierre has gone back to the Andrew Street Bridge every day since that boy went over the railing Sunday night. Police say that evening the mother was pushing another child in a stroller when Zyjay ran ahead, climbed the railing, and then fell down below. Since then, hundreds have been showing up to support this family with vigils. Most recently, as you see, a balloon release last night.
We will stand in solidarity, not just today, but every day after this. This baby, life, is going to mean something for this community. This is my community. This is that child's community. This is that child's family's community. And that's what I'm here for.
RPD, state police, members of the fire department, just some of those participating in the search, reducing the water flow and using scuba and drone teams trying to find that boy.
Our search has not ended. We will continue to utilize all of the technology and resources at our disposal to find Zyjay. The water clarity is almost zero, especially now with all the high water flow that we've had. So, as a matter of fact, you know, the areas that we've been searching up until recent history, due to increases in technology and increases in training, they were actually like no-go areas for scuba teams in the past. It's only in recent history we've been able to increase our capabilities that we're even able to search at the bottom of high falls. But it is extremely complicated, extremely risky.
Police are encouraging boaters, fishermen, anyone who happens to be down by the river today, tomorrow, Friday, to keep an eye out for any sign of that boy. We'll be following the ongoing efforts to bring Zyjay home on air and online throughout this week at rochesterfirst.com. Your sunrise traffic updates here at 6:52. We've got one issue blocking the 2 right lanes, 590 southbound at the split with Monroe Avenue there, passing through Brighton. Sunrise traffic coming up again at about 7:25.
All right, fun news here to check out today. It's that time of year again when you can get out for some rides, food, and games, and enjoy all that for a great cause.
Checking out one of our many Firemen's Carnivals.
Yes.
The one in Spencerport returns tonight, raising a lot of support for our first responders. We've got Iran out there one more time, been at the fairgrounds all morning. Iran.
Support is right. That's exactly what this carnival does with fundraising, helps give the community support. We're here with Aaron Baker, the president of the Spencerport Volunteer Firemen's Association. So how does this carnival help you guys?
So one of the biggest questions that we get from community members is, where are my dollars being spent? Where's all this money going for? And one of the great examples is in 2022, the funds that were raised with our carnival bought this.
Yeah, and we have
device.
we have a couple of volunteers here to show us what this is. So the Lucas device.
Yep. So it is a mechanical CPR machine that aids our first responders with doing chest compressions on someone that has suffered a heart attack or some sort of cardiac emergency. So what they're doing right now is deploying that device on this mannequin here and showing how this piece of equipment is used to save a life using compressions automatically. It saves the responder time. It saves them energy because they're not doing compressions themselves. They're using this device to do those compressions for them.
And how much does something like the Lucas device cost?
Oh, this device here was easily $20,000.
And if you were to kind of, I guess quantify how much you guys need as a volunteer organization, what would you say is your goal to raise this year?
So in the past, we raised quite a bit of money. I mean, like I said, this device was $20,000. Think what you can do with a couple of these devices. So, each one of these, if we can purchase a couple more, that would be wonderful for our members. Or there's other things out there that we definitely could purchase that, again, the money that's raised here can go buy those life-saving pieces of equipment. So every little bit helps.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and that's just right, life-saving pieces of equipment that they get here through this fundraising. For now, guys, tossing it back to you.
You don't need it until you do, and that acts as a third person right there as a first responder.
More hands available to work on maybe more people, even if it's a multi-unit scene.
Check it out. Great event there. Not just today, next couple of days as well, so that'll be good. Today might be the best, warmest day for you, as we get numbers all the way up into the 80s there, mid to even upper 80s. Spencerport could probably get to 88, maybe even 89 briefly. No chance for rain for you as well. UV is up to 8, so that is shining down. Let's go over the next couple of days in your 8-day forecast here. We take a dip in temperatures tomorrow. Showers, thunderstorms, focus in the afternoon, but even that does look kind of south and east of Rochester, so a lot of us actually probably remain dry. And then, yes, Friday, a couple of showers here and there. Same with Saturday, focused in the morning time frame, but still ironing out location of those. A lot of it wants to trend into the south, so stay cool this afternoon, but still be able to enjoy the nice weather.
Saturday morning rain, man.
Every time.
Every time.
I'm hoping that changes.
Yeah. We'll have updates on your forecast coming your way, 7:25.
Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.